Righty, Steel Nation. Welcome back to Steelers Nation Australia. The week continues. It is now Wednesday, midweek, hump day. Fire Tomlin chants are getting louder than ever. Sell the team chants, super loud as well. Fans want Art Rooney to sell the team. But a lot of this stuff is just unrealistic. We are a 6-6 team, and sometimes I get criticized online, and that's okay. You guys can criticize me all you want. I have a block button if you have a personal attack. I just block you in a heartbeat, and you don't know if you're commenting or you don't know if you're blocked or not. You have no idea. But I get criticized a fair bit, and I see some personal attacks. You have no idea what you're talking about, Mark. You have no, stay out of it. You're from Australia. This and this. It's just fucking crazy. It's insane. When I feel like in this situation, I'm one of the most realistic Steelers fans there are, because a lot of yins out there, Yinzers want Mike Tomlin gone. Fire Mike Tomlin. It's not going to fucking happen. Mike Tomlin has his contract to 2027 if you like it or don't like it. And furthermore, you put that aside, push that aside. So I got the Fire Mike Tomlin crowd and Fire Mike Tomlin, pictures. Mike Tomlin will be here till 2027. And yes, is he doing a great job? Probably no. Can he get better? 100%. Is there things to be fixed? Yes. But as I said the other day, this feels like it's just one attack on Mike Tomlin, and he's the only issue. They're not going to fire him mid-season. It's not going to happen. 5 games left. There's no way the owner, that Mike Tomlin has been there 19 years, and says, we're going to fire you with the coming up Ravens game. You guys need to be realistic. You 110% need to be realistic. Like, we're 6-6 going into the AFC North rival game against the Ravens to have a chance to win the North, or at least have a big lead over the Ravens. And I sometimes get, you're not a real fan. You're not realistic. You don't know what's going on. You need to jump ship. You need to come over to the dark side. No way, because it makes no sense. They will not fire Mike Tomlin or get rid of him until 2027, unless next year they mutually part ways and say, thank you, see you later. Furthermore, even with Art Rooney, I see this as well. And I actually was very fortunate to meet Art Rooney's son, Dan. I talked to him for about 30 seconds. I met Missy Matthews, Rob King, Carnell Lake. I met Wes Euler, Matt Williams, and I met a lot of Steel fans, Steelers media, and Steeler guys in the office at a VIP event in Dublin. I was very lucky. And I hear this all the time, that Art Rooney needs to sell the team. Means fucking nothing. Like, I don't understand how the fan base can consistently bring these topics up when they're not going to happen. When you look into it, the Pittsburgh Steelers on Forbes, the team value is $6.5 billion. You think that they're going to sell a team just because the fan base is unhappy? They're not worried about what we think about the team in that way. Now, they want to try and put in an experience, They want to have, have the terrible towers waving. They want a good atmosphere in the stadium, but they're not super worried about, this one schmo Joe from Pittsburgh hates our team and he wants me fired. They're a $6.5 billion organization. There is something, however, if you are extremely unhappy and you don't like Art Rooney II and you don't like Mike Tomlin, you can simply not watch. That's one thing too. But the Steelers have us by the NFL balls because they will love our team so much. And I understand you can be critical. You can have your comments about, the Steelers need to change this. They haven't, won a playoff game since X, Y, Z. But just simply chanting fire Tomlin or fire Rooney or sell the team makes no sense to me, because they just won't do it. If you put yourself in their shoes, put yourself in Art Rooney's shoes, and you've got 1,000 people saying fire Tomlin and also sell the team Rooney, would you do it? Would you sell a multi-billion-dollar sporting industry that actually started from your grandfather, the chief? Would you sell it? No. There's also 30, 40 or something investors and people. It's one big organization, one big business. It's business. So I find this stuff funny when the fan base seems to go into this lull again. We lose a really bad game, and it's all about fire Tomlin, sell the team. When in reality, it's never going to happen. And sometimes you have to be based in reality. I'm ready for the Ravens game. I'm ready for Steelers versus Ravens, AFC North football. I don't care that we got done last week. Try and move on from that. Yes, it was a bad loss, but I'm ready to move on and go forward. Anyway, Steeler Nation, I'm just kind of sick of it. I'm sick of the fire Tomlin. I'm sick of the fire Art Rooney. It's not going to happen. Mike Tomlin's been there a long time. Art Rooney isn't selling the team. It's just not happening. So you can whinge and whine all the fuck you want, but it's just not going to mean any difference. The Steelers organization does not care. And I'm sorry to be the rude awakening that if you're in your apartment or house and you're having a few sherbets and beverages and you want the Steelers to listen to you, they're not going to listen to you. They're not going to. They're going to do what they do, and that's run a business, run an organization, run a football team, and try and get to the playoffs. Oh, but we never make the playoffs. We've still got 5 games left. If they can turn it around, let's see what happens. If they go 6-7, let's see how that pans out, right? This year with Rodgers, it's been up and down. This year with their offense hasn't been one of the greatest offense we've ever seen the Steelers play. It's been pretty piss poor, to be honest. Running game's been okay, but no real star or playmakers that are moving the ball down the field. I understand that Yinzers are frustrated and they're pissed off, but there's nothing we can do. Nothing at all we can do. We can whinge and whine and complain all the fuck we want on TV or in the comments or on Twitter. We can go on write a big paragraph and say how Mike Tomlin's the worst coach in NFL history or whatever it is. Doesn't mean anything. It's not going to change until 2027. Firing Mike Tomlin will not happen. They might walk away in 2026 and shake hands, and it could be best for both Mike Tomlin and also best for the organization. But other than that, we're stuck. As Steelers fans, if you love the team, you support the team, just wave your terrible towel, grab a beer, chillax. Just don't let this. Do not let this, overcome or take over your life. Where on the consistent daily basis, you're angry. You're so mad. Like people are so mad. You're so mad. People are mad at the things that they cannot change. I can't change the head coach. I can't change the organization. All I can do is simply not watch. And I'm not going to do that. I love this team so much. I'm going to watch every fucking game. Every win or lose, I'm going to be there. All right. I'll see you later. I'll see you guys later.